Welcome to an enchanting journey into the realm of Anglo-Saxon English poetry. Join us as we dive into the captivating verses of The Harrowing of Hell, an extraordinary Old English poem that unveils a story of cosmic triumph, redemption, and the battle between the forces of light and darkness. We invite you to immerse yourself in the richness of language and the profound themes that have echoed through the ages. The Harrowing of Hell, a lesser-known gem of Old English literature, unveils a tale that transcends the boundaries of life and death. This epic poem takes us to the heart of the afterlife, where Christ descends into the depths of hell to liberate the souls held captive there. It's a narrative of salvation, of the ultimate victory of hope over despair, and of the profound implications of divine intervention. Through expert narration and insightful analysis, our channel, English Poetry, is dedicated to bringing this ancient masterpiece to life. As we explore the intricate language and evocative imagery of The Harrowing of Hell, we will uncover the layers of symbolism, delve into the cultural context, and offer a deeper understanding of the profound themes that define this poetic treasure. By subscribing to our channel, you're not only gaining access to an immersive audiobook experience of The Harrowing of Hell, but you are also becoming a part of a community passionate about preserving and celebrating the literary heritage of the English language. Whether you are a lover of history, a seeker of spiritual insight, or simply captivated by the magic of storytelling, the series promises to be an enlightening and enriching journey. Join us as we embark on this remarkable odyssey through the depths of the underworld and the triumph of salvation in The Harrowing of Hell. Subscribe to English Poetry now and discover the power of language to bridge the gap between eras, connecting us to the thoughts, emotions, and visions of our ancestors. Together, let's celebrate the beauty of expression and the enduring resonance of poetry that transcends time. The Harrowing of Hell is a unique and captivating Old English poem that delves into the realm of the afterlife, showcasing the triumph of Christ as he descends into hell to liberate the souls held captive there. This epic narrative is not only a powerful exploration of salvation but also a reflection of the larger cultural and theological context of the Anglo-Saxon period. Themes and symbolism. Salvation and redemption. At its core, The Harrowing of Hell revolves around the concept of salvation. Christ's descent into hell signifies his victory over death and sin, offering redemption to those who were previously imprisoned. This theme resonates with the Christian belief in the transformative power of faith and the ultimate triumph of light over darkness. Divine intervention. The poem emphasizes the divine intervention of Christ as he overcomes the forces of evil in hell. His role as a savior and conqueror underscores the significance of faith in the face of adversity and the belief in the possibility of liberation from the constraints of sin. Symbolism of hell. The depiction of hell as a realm of darkness, suffering, and captivity serves as a stark contrast to the heavenly realm. This stark imagery underscores the themes of redemption and hope, as Christ's arrival brings light and liberation to a place of despair. Spiritual journey. The poem can be seen as a metaphorical representation of the soul's journey from darkness to light. Christ's descent and victory become a symbol of the individual's path toward salvation and the struggle to overcome spiritual obstacles. Cultural and theological context. Christian influence. The poem's narrative is firmly rooted in Christian doctrine, reflecting the Anglo-Saxon society's growing adherence to Christianity during the early medieval period. It echoes the biblical account of Christ's descent into hell as mentioned in the Apostles' Creed. Syncretic elements. While the poem aligns with Christian beliefs, it also demonstrates the synthesis of pagan and Christian elements present in Anglo-Saxon culture. The concept of a heroic journey and the battle against evil resonates with both heroic epics and religious narratives. Literary techniques. The Harrowing of Hell employs vivid imagery and metaphors to convey its spiritual and emotional resonance. The description of Christ's triumph over the demonic forces paints a vivid picture of the struggle between good and evil. Alliterative verse. The poem adheres to the characteristic alliterative verse form of Old English poetry. This linguistic style not only preserves the cultural tradition of oral storytelling but also enhances the rhythmic and mnemonic qualities of the narrative. Relevance and legacy. The Harrowing of Hell continues to be of scholarly interest due to its theological depth, literary craftsmanship, and historical significance. It offers insights into the evolving religious landscape of the Anglo-Saxon period and highlights the ways in which cultural and spiritual influences were interwoven. By exploring the complexities of salvation, divine intervention, and the interplay between light and darkness, The Harrowing of Hell invites readers to contemplate the enduring themes of faith, redemption, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. The poem's timeless resonance reminds us of the power of literature to transcend eras and speak to the human condition across cultures and centuries. Theological implications. Limbo and release. The poem's narrative addresses the theological question of what happened to souls who died before the coming of Christ. Christ's descent into hell is presented as an act of mercy, releasing the righteous souls held in limbo and offering them a chance at salvation. Redemptive act. Christ's actions in the poem are not only a triumph over darkness but also a demonstration of his role as a mediator between humanity and the divine. His descent is portrayed as a redemptive act that bridges the gap between life and the afterlife, illustrating his role as the embodiment of divine grace. Literary techniques and style. Dialogue and interaction. The poem employs dialogue between Christ and the imprisoned souls in hell, adding a dramatic and personal element to the narrative. This interaction emphasizes Christ's compassion and the significance of his mission. Emotional resonance. Through vivid descriptions of suffering and liberation, the poem evokes powerful emotions in the reader. The imagery of souls yearning for salvation and the subsequent release amplifies the impact of Christ's intervention. Metaphorical imagery. The poem's use of metaphorical imagery, such as describing hell's gates as locked with fiery bands, enriches the text's visual and symbolic aspects. These metaphors serve to deepen the thematic exploration of salvation and captivity. Cultural and historical context. Medieval piety. The Harrowing of Hell reflects the piety and spiritual fervor of the medieval Christian society. It provides insight into the cultural practices, beliefs, and attitudes of the time, revealing the ways in which religion permeated various aspects of life. Eschatological concerns. The poem engages with eschatological themes, exploring the fate of souls after death and the cosmic battle between good and evil. This focus on the afterlife underscores the Anglo-Saxon preoccupation with spiritual matters and the uncertainties of existence. Interpretative openness. Multilayered meanings. The poem's layers of symbolism and theological depth allow for various interpretations. It can be seen as a literal depiction of Christ's descent, a metaphor for the triumph of faith, or an allegorical exploration of spiritual transformation. Human response. The reactions of the imprisoned souls to Christ's arrival range from skepticism to gratitude. This diversity of responses mirrors the range of emotions and beliefs present in human interactions with the divine. Enduring significance. The Harrowing of Hell continues to inspire artistic expressions, adaptations, and theological discussions. Its themes of salvation, divine intervention, and the transformative power of faith resonate with contemporary audiences, inviting them to contemplate their own spiritual journey and the implications of faith in their lives. As we engage with The Harrowing of Hell on our channel, English Poetry, we are embarking on a journey that transcends time, inviting you to explore the intersections of theology, culture, and storytelling. This epic poem serves as a reminder of the enduring quest for understanding, the complexity of human belief, and the ever-present desire to find meaning in the mysteries of existence. Spiritual transformation. Metaphor of light. The poem employs the metaphor of light as a symbol of Christ's presence and victory. The radiance that accompanies Christ's descent into hell contrasts with the darkness of the underworld, symbolizing the illumination of souls and the dispelling of ignorance. Metamorphosis of hell. Through Christ's arrival, hell itself undergoes a transformation. The chains and gates that once held souls captive are shattered, symbolizing the breaking of spiritual bondage and the potential for renewal even in the darkest places. Theological debate and interpretation. Variations in interpretation. The Harrowing of Hell has been interpreted differently by theologians and scholars throughout history. Some see it as a literal event, while others view it as a metaphorical representation of Christ's victory over death and sin. Impact on beliefs. The poem's exploration of Christ's descent sparked theological discussions about the nature of salvation, the fate of souls, and the boundaries between life and death. It has contributed to the development of Christian thought on these topics. Narrative style and engagement. Dramatic tension. the poem creates dramatic tension by portraying the anticipation and uncertainty of the imprisoned souls as they await Christ's arrival. This adds a layer of suspense and emotional engagement to the narrative. Universal themes. While deeply rooted in Christian doctrine, The Harrowing of Hell addresses universal themes of hope, liberation, and the human yearning for salvation. As such, it resonates with individuals of various faith backgrounds and cultural contexts. Artistic influence. Visual representations. The narrative of Christ's descent into hell has inspired numerous artistic depictions in visual art, including paintings, sculptures, and illuminated manuscripts. These visual interpretations capture the intensity of the poem's themes through imagery. Musical adaptations. The poem's themes of redemption and triumph have also found expression in musical compositions, with composers drawing inspiration from its spiritual resonance to create captivating choral and orchestral works. Legacy and impact. The Harrowing of Hell stands as a testament to the power of literature to engage with profound theological concepts while speaking to the core of human experience. Its exploration of salvation, divine intervention, and the transformative journey from despair to hope remains relevant across time and culture. As we delve into the depths of The Harrowing of Hell on our channel, English Poetry, we invite you to join us in a journey that traverses the realms of faith, literature, and human connection. This poem serves as a bridge between the ancient past and the present, offering a lens through which we can contemplate the eternal questions that continue to shape our understanding of existence and spirituality. Christological significance. Role of Christ as victor. The Harrowing of Hell underscores Christ's role as a triumphant and conquering figure. His descent into hell signifies his victory over the powers of evil and death, solidifying his position as a divine savior. Universal salvation. The poem's narrative of Christ's descent raises theological questions about the scope of his redemptive work. It speaks to the possibility of universal salvation and the extension of grace to all, reflecting debates about the inclusivity of Christ's sacrifice. Cultural context. Synthesis of traditions. The poem demonstrates the blending of Germanic heroic traditions with Christian narratives. This fusion of influences can be seen in the heroic imagery used to depict Christ's battle with the forces of darkness. Oral tradition. The poem's alliterative verse structure aligns with the oral storytelling tradition of the Anglo-Saxons. This style was used to pass down cultural and religious narratives, contributing to the preservation of both historical and spiritual knowledge. Impact on literature. Influence on later works. The Harrowing of Hell has influenced later literary works, both directly and indirectly. Its themes of redemption, resurrection, and the confrontation of evil can be seen echoed in various literary genres and narratives. Development of drama. The narrative of Christ's descent contributed to the development of medieval mystery plays, which dramatized biblical stories for public performances. These plays engaged audiences in the visual and emotional experience of the poem's themes. Human experience. Existential resonance. Beyond its theological significance, the poem delves into the human experience of longing, despair, and the search for meaning. The souls in hell reflect the universal desire for liberation from suffering and a yearning for salvation. Moral choices. The poem prompts contemplation on the consequences of moral choices. The souls in hell are depicted as having made various decisions during their lives, raising questions about the impact of individual actions on one's spiritual destiny. Modern interpretations. Relevance today. The Harrowing of Hell continues to resonate in contemporary discourse about faith, hope, and the search for spiritual truth. Its exploration of the human struggle against darkness offers insight into the challenges faced by individuals in a complex world. Interfaith dialogue. The themes of redemption, liberation, and divine intervention explored in the poem can foster meaningful conversations across religious boundaries, highlighting shared aspects of the human quest for transcendence. As we delve deeper into The Harrowing of Hell on our channel, English Poetry, we invite you to partake in an exploration that spans centuries, cultures, and beliefs. This poem, with its blend of theological depth, cultural synthesis, and narrative artistry, serves as a testament to the enduring capacity of literature to illuminate the human condition and inspire reflection across diverse contexts. Eternal struggle, conflict and triumph. The poem encapsulates the timeless struggle between good and evil, light and darkness. Christ's descent into hell is a triumphant act that symbolizes the ongoing battle against malevolent forces, resonating with humanity's perpetual quest for moral clarity. Continuous redemption. The Harrowing of Hell also portrays the idea of continuous redemption. Christ's intervention transcends time, extending the possibility of salvation to past generations and those yet to come. This reflects the belief in a divine plan that spans beyond earthly existence. Multidimensional characters, complex souls. The poem's portrayal of souls in hell adds depth to its narrative. Each soul carries a unique story, representing diverse human experiences, sins, and virtues. This nuanced approach humanizes the characters and emphasizes the individuality of each soul's journey. Christ's compassion. Christ's interaction with the souls showcases his compassion and empathy. He listens to their pleas and responds with understanding, revealing a facet of his divine nature that offers solace and reassurance to those in need. Theological dialogue. Interpretive diversity. The Harrowing of Hell has sparked theological debates and diverse interpretations over the centuries. Different theological perspectives shed light on its implications for concepts such as atonement, salvation, and the nature of Christ's mission. Theological reflection. The poem's narrative invites readers to contemplate the depths of Christian theology. It prompts discussions about Christ's descent, the cosmic significance of his actions, and the implications of his triumph over death and sin. Visual and aesthetic impact. Iconographic influence. The poem's vivid descriptions have contributed to the development of iconic visual representations in religious art. These visual depictions convey the emotional intensity and spiritual power of the poem's themes. Liturgical connection. The Harrowing of Hell has been incorporated into religious liturgies, particularly during Easter services. Its themes of resurrection and triumph are integral to the Christian celebration of Christ's victory over death. Resonance across time. Relevance in modern discourse. The themes explored in the poem remain relevant to contemporary discussions on faith, the nature of evil, and the human pursuit of transcendence. It offers a lens through which to consider the complexities of our existence. Literary continuity. The poem's enduring popularity underscores its ability to bridge historical gaps and connect modern readers to the spiritual and cultural concerns of the Anglo-Saxon period. As we navigate the depths of The Harrowing of Hell on our channel, English Poetry, we invite you to join us in this exploration of language, faith, and narrative. This poem encapsulates the essence of human yearning for salvation, the eternal struggle between light and darkness, and the enduring quest for deeper meaning in our lives. Subscribe now to English Poetry and embark on a transformative journey through the pages of history, theology, and the human spirit. Cultural expressions. Social dynamics. The poem offers insights into the societal beliefs and values of the Anglo-Saxon era. It reflects the importance of faith, the afterlife, and the struggle between good and evil in shaping the collective consciousness of the time. Communal identity. The Harrowing of Hell aligns with the broader cultural identity of the Anglo-Saxon people. Its themes resonate with their worldview, where the battle against malevolence and the yearning for salvation held significant cultural importance. Spiritual transformation. Symbolism of descent. Christ's descent into hell symbolizes a spiritual journey into the depths of human suffering and sin. This act of selflessness resonates with themes of compassion, empathy, and the transformative power of divine love. The journey of the soul. The narrative can be interpreted as an allegory for the individual's inner journey from ignorance and spiritual darkness toward enlightenment and liberation. Christ's actions provide a template for overcoming personal struggles. Metaphysical exploration. The cosmic order. The poem's portrayal of Christ's authority over hell underscores the concept of divine order and cosmic hierarchy. This aspect reflects the medieval belief in the interconnectedness of the universe under a higher divine plan. Temporal displacement. Christ's actions in The Harrowing of Hell blur the boundaries between time and space. His presence in hell defies the limitations of human existence and highlights the divine power to transcend the constraints of reality. Poetic craftsmanship. Alliteration and sound. The poem's alliterative verse contributes to its rhythmic quality, enhancing the oral performance of the text. This stylistic choice underscores the poem's connection to the oral tradition of storytelling. Rhetorical devices. The poem employs various rhetorical devices, such as repetition and vivid imagery, to engage the reader's imagination and emotions. These techniques amplify the impact of the narrative's spiritual and emotional themes. Contemplation of mystery. Unfathomable depths. The Harrowing of Hell invites readers to confront the mystery of the divine and the complexities of faith. It acknowledges that certain aspects of spirituality, salvation, and the afterlife remain beyond human comprehension. Reflective engagement. Engaging with the poem prompts introspection about one's beliefs, the nature of existence, and the dynamics of good and evil. It encourages readers to ponder the broader implications of divine intervention. As we continue to delve into The Harrowing of Hell on our channel, English Poetry, we encourage you to join us in unraveling the profound layers of this poetic gem. This ancient narrative encompasses elements of theology, philosophy, and human experience, inviting us to contemplate the mysteries of existence and the eternal quest for spiritual truth. Subscribe now to English Poetry and embark on a voyage that transcends time, language, and cultural boundaries. Existential reflections. Mortality and immortality. The poem's exploration of Christ's descent into hell touches on the concept of mortality and the possibility of transcending it. This theme prompts contemplation about the human quest for eternal life and the nature of existence beyond death. Yearning for meaning. The souls in hell reflect a universal human yearning for purpose and significance. Their cries for salvation resonate with the inherent desire to find meaning in life and to overcome feelings of emptiness. Cultural resonance. Folkloric elements. The poem's depiction of Christ's confrontation with demonic forces taps into the folkloric tradition of hero battles. It draws on the cultural archetype of the heroic figure overcoming challenges, showcasing the syncretism of pagan and Christian influences. Community and belief. The Harrowing of Hell underscores the importance of community and shared beliefs in the Anglo-Saxon era. The act of Christ's descent unites souls from different times, highlighting the interconnectedness of humanity's spiritual journey. Spiritual warfare. Symbolism of combat. The poem's imagery of Christ engaging in a battle with demonic forces conveys a sense of spiritual warfare. This theme reflects the struggle between good and evil not only in the afterlife but also within the hearts and minds of individuals. Personal transformation. Christ's triumph over the forces of darkness can be interpreted as a call to overcome personal challenges and negative influences. It speaks to the transformative power of faith and the potential for personal growth. Narrative function. Theological instruction. In the medieval context, the Harrowing of Hell served as a way to instruct the populace about Christian doctrine. The poem conveyed theological concepts in a memorable and accessible manner, contributing to religious education. Cathartic release. The poem's depiction of Christ's victory over hell offers a cathartic release for readers, assuring them of the possibility of liberation from suffering and despair. This catharsis resonates with the emotional impact of literary and artistic works. Cultural relevance. Interfaith dialogue. The poem's themes of redemption, liberation, and the power of divine intervention can foster dialogue between different faith traditions. Its exploration of shared human experiences transcends religious boundaries. Legacy of resilience. The Harrowing of Hell serves as a reminder of the resilience of faith in the face of adversity. The narrative's portrayal of hope triumphing over despair continues to inspire individuals navigating challenges in their lives. As we continue our voyage into The Harrowing of Hell on our channel, English Poetry, we invite you to explore the tapestry of themes, emotions, and ideas that this poem weaves. Through our shared engagement, we honor the enduring significance of literature, the profound mysteries of the human experience, and the connections that span across time and culture. Subscribe now to English Poetry and be a part of this ongoing exploration of language, spirituality, and the beauty of storytelling. Cultural perspectives and variations. The poem's narrative of Christ's descent into hell has been interpreted and adapted across different cultures and religious traditions. Variations of the story can be found in medieval Christian literature, as well as in other belief systems, underscoring the universal themes of resurrection, liberation, and divine intervention that resonate across human cultures. Human struggle and empathy. The poem's portrayal of souls in hell reflects the human experience of struggle, suffering, and the yearning for salvation. Christ's compassionate response to their pleas highlights the importance of empathy, underscoring the notion that even in the face of ultimate power, there is room for understanding and mercy. Mysticism and revelation. The Harrowing of Hell can be seen as a mystical vision of the spiritual realm, offering a glimpse into the mysteries of the afterlife. The poem invites readers to contemplate the unfathomable depths of divine workings, prompting contemplation about the boundaries between the known and the unknowable. Narrative is spiritual journey. The journey depicted in the poem can be interpreted as a spiritual journey that parallels the reader's quest for understanding and enlightenment. As Christ descends into hell and emerges triumphant, it symbolizes the human journey from ignorance to wisdom, from darkness to light, inviting us to explore our own paths of transformation. Adaptations and artistic expression. The Harrowing of Hell has inspired adaptations in various art forms, from paintings to literature to music. These creative interpretations reflect the enduring impact of the poem's themes and its ability to spark imaginative engagement across artistic disciplines. Temporal and eternal realities. The poem's narrative challenges conventional perceptions of time and eternity. Christ's actions transcend human understanding, blurring the boundaries between the temporal world and the eternal realm, inviting readers to ponder the intricate relationship between finite existence and the infinite. Legacy of resonance. The Harrowing of Hell has left a lasting imprint on Western literature, theology, and culture. Its exploration of the cosmic struggle between good and evil, the redemptive power of divine intervention, and the yearning for salvation continues to inspire contemplation and creativity in contemporary times. As we continue our voyage into The Harrowing of Hell on our channel, English Poetry, we delve further into the multifaceted layers of this remarkable poem. Together, we celebrate the enduring power of language to evoke emotions, challenge beliefs, and bridge the gaps between eras, cultures, and individual perspectives. Subscribe now to English Poetry and be a part of this ongoing exploration of language, spirituality, and the timeless magic of storytelling. In concluding our enchanting journey through the depths of The Harrowing of Hell, we have traversed a realm where theology, culture, and the human spirit intertwine in poetic harmony. This ancient masterpiece, painted with words, has illuminated the darkness of the unknown, offering us a glimpse into the triumph of light over shadows, hope over despair, and salvation over captivity. As we've delved into the layers of this epic poem on our channel, English Poetry, we've embarked on a quest that transcends time and space. Through our exploration, we've celebrated the power of language to convey profound truths, spark contemplation, and connect us to the essence of human experience across ages and cultures. But our journey doesn't end here. By subscribing to English Poetry, you are opening the door to a treasure trove of literary adventures. Our channel is dedicated to unraveling the threads of poetry, delving into the mysteries of language, and inviting you to explore the vast tapestry of human expression. By becoming a subscriber, you're not only supporting our endeavor, but you are also becoming a part of a community that values the timeless magic of words. So, whether you're captivated by the tales of old, the intricacies of language, or the profound reflections on the human spirit, we invite you to subscribe to English Poetry and continue this journey with us. Let's honor the legacy of these ancient voices, celebrate the diversity of human thought, and delve into the unending wellspring of literary beauty that shapes our understanding of the world. Thank you for joining us on this odyssey through The Harrowing of Hell and beyond. Your subscription to English Poetry not only connects you to the rich tapestry of our shared literary heritage, but also invites you to be a part of a community that cherishes the transformative power of words. Subscribe now and let the adventure continue.